নমস্কাৰ লুচেন টায়াৰ্ছ আপোনালোকক স্বাগতম 23 জানুৱাৰী 2025 আমি ডিছকাছ কৰিম দিছ ফিউ টপিকছ আৰু আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ব আয়ুষ্মান আৰোগ্য মন্দিৰ MOUs linked to transform 354 tea garden hospitals in Assam into Ayushman Arogya Mandirs. So recently, National Health Mission Assam signed an MOU to upgrade 354 tea garden hospitals into Ayushman Arogya Mandirs. It is aimed কিহৰ কাৰণে সহায় কৰিব to strengthen the healthcare services in Assam's tea garden area and provide quality healthcare to tea garden workers and their families. So, tea gardenত আমাৰ অসমত প্ৰথমতে হ'ল যে আমাৰ IMR আৰু MMR ইছ্যু বহুতখিনি আছে ঠিক আছে আৰু টি গাৰ্ডেনৰ লোকসকলৰ কাৰণে যিহেতু আমাৰ হেল্থ স্পেচিফিক বেনিফিটছ বহুতে বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আৰু এজ পাৰ ছাৰ্ভে কিছুমান এৰিয়া এটা হ'ল চাৰ্টিন চৰচাপুৰ এৰিয়া আদাৰ এৰিয়াজ আৰ দ্য মেইন ৰিজনছ ফৰ আছামছ বেড ৰেটিং ইন IMR এণ্ড MMR আৰু সেইটো কাৰণে টাৰ্গেট স্পেচিফিক কিছুমান গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে স্কিম হাতত লৈছে এতিয়া সেইটো কাৰণে টি গাৰ্ডেন এৰিয়াৰ লোকসকলৰ কাৰণে আয়ুষ্মান আৰোগ্য মন্দিৰ আৰু ইয়াৰে আণ্ডাৰত থাকিব চাৰ্টেন ছাৰ্ভিচেছ ছাচ এজ মেটাৰ্নেল এণ্ড নিঅ'নেটাৰ্নেল কেয়াৰ চাইল্ড আৰু এডালচেণ্ট হেল্থ ফেমিলি প্লেনিং মেনেজমেণ্ট অফ ইনফেকচিয়াছ এণ্ড নন কমিউনিকেবল ডিজিজেছ ENT অৰেল এণ্ড মেণ্টেল হেল্থ কেয়াৰ আৰু ইমাৰ্জেঞ্চি মেডিকেল ছাৰ্ভিচেছ অ'কে তো অসমৰ হেল্থ তাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় ইনইকুৱেলিটিৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ ধৰি লওক আমি ইয়াত লিংক কৰিব পাৰোঁ STG Goal 3 আৰু STG Goal 10 ইনইকুৱালিটি এড্ৰেছ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে আৰু হেল্থৰ কাৰণে STG Goal 3 we can link it and important for mains exam. The power demand in the state may go up to 7,000 megawatt by 2041. So it's a report. So it is projected that Ahomor power demand ase it amar increase hobo up to 7,000 megawatt by 2041-42. Currently our peak demand is around 2,800 megawatt. Okay. Our measure to meet the demand at a whole long-term arrangements. Assam has currently long-term arrangement for 2,496 megawatt power from various sources. Short-term arrangement to bridge the gap due to delays in commissioning of various projects. Assam has arranged 470 megawatt from NTPC stations. Future plans, NTPC Talsir stage. Assam has signed agreement with NTPC for procurement of 154 megawatt from the project. NTPC Nabinagar আৰু তাৰ পৰাও লগতে DB4 থাৰ্মেল পাৱাৰ য'ৰ পৰা অসমে প্ৰকিউৰ কৰিব 500 মেগাৱাট আৰু লোৱাৰ কপিলি হাইড্ৰ প্ৰজেক্ট অ'কে ইয়াৰ বাহিৰেও আছাম গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে ভেৰিয়াছ চ'লাৰ প্ৰজেক্টৰ থ্ৰু দি আমাৰ এই ডিমাণ্ডখিনি এচিভ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে কাম কৰি গৈছে পাৱাৰ ইজ ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আৰু আমি জানো এতিয়া অলদো আমাৰ ডিমাণ্ড 2,800 মেগাৱাট আমাৰ হাৰ্ডলি 300 মেগাৱাটহে আমি ডেইলি প্ৰডিউচ কৰোঁ অ'কে বাকীখিনিৰ কাৰণে আমি এক্সটাৰ্নেলি ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট থাকিব লগা হয় তো Supreme Court lambasted Assam government over detention centers. Now, Supreme Court is criticized for failing to justify the detention of foreign nationals in transit camps and demanded an explanation from the state's chief secretary. Okay. Now, why Supreme Court said that right to life extends to all, Article 21. Okay. Now, what are these detention centers? These are places designated to keep illegal migrants once they are detected. They were set up in Assam after the Union government authorized the state to do so under the provisions of Foreigners Act 1946 আৰু Foreigners Order 1948. কি হয় এখন it replaced Foreigners Act 1940 conferring wide powers to deal with the foreigners, empowered government to take steps such necessary to prevent illegal migrations. Burden of proof very important lies with the person, not with the authorities. Okay. 2019 amendment 1964 order even empowered district magistrate in all the states and UT to set up tribunals. Okay, so means of important, feelings of important. What is US new rule for exporting AI chips? So US Bureau of Industry is regulating the following technologies at a whole advanced computing chips. These are integral for running sophisticated AI operations. AI model weights, specific configuration and setups of AI models that dictate how data is processed. আৰু the regulations update how the technologies are exported, re-exported or transferred within the countries. ইয়াত তিনিটা category আছে. এটা হ'ল 18 allies like UK and Canada with no restrictions at all. Tier 2 includes China and India, requires authorization for certain transactions. And Tier 3 includes countries like North Korea and Iran, which are barred from accessing the technology. And concern কি হয় impact on US global competitiveness. Critics argue that this regulation might undermine the innovation that has kept the US ahead in the tech sector. Availability of alternative suppliers. The strategist 𝐾𝐸 of Oracle said that the rules ignore the existence of non-US chip suppliers. Okay. Impact কি হ'ব পাৰে India? Requirement for authorization, এটা হ'ল impact on data centers. Large data centers want to deploy these advanced technologies. Exclusion from trusted allies. Okay. So some issues. লগতে these chips are very important because modern day technology for innovations, these chips etc. are very fundamentals. Okay. Crosspathy. So recently Maharashtra government allowed homeopathic doctors who completed a course in modern medicine to prescribe allopathic medicines. Our difference ki hoy? Homeopathy uses natural substances in tiny doses to help the body heal, while allopathy uses medicines of treatments to directly fight or treat diseases. What is crosspathy? It refers practitioners from one medical system, such as homeopathy, treating patients with medicines from another system, allopathy. Supreme Court stance ki hoy? Supreme Court has consistently held that cross-system practice is form of medical negligence. Poonam Bharan versus Ashwin Patel judgment. A homeopath was held liable for prescribing allopathic medicines that resulted in his patient's state. Crosspathy is only allowed where state government has specifically authorized it through special orders. Tax avoidance treaty. The Central Board of Direct Taxes has issued new guidelines clarifying the applicability of the principal purpose test for claiming tax treaty benefits under India's double taxation avoidance agreement. Okay. Now, what is the principal purpose test? It is an anti-abuse provision included in India's tax treaties to prevent misuse of tax benefits. Under this tax treaty, benefits may be denied if the main reason for a transaction is to gain those benefits without any genuine business purpose. লগতে আমাৰ ইয়াত আমি আগতে পঢ়িছোঁ ইয়াতে আমি বেছ ইৰ'জন এণ্ড প্ৰফিট শ্বিফটিং অ'কে য'ত প্ৰফিটাইজেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে কোম্পানীবোৰে চেষ্টা কৰে ঠিক আছে চ' ডাবল টেক্সেশ্যন এভইডেন্স এগ্ৰিমেণ্টছ মানে কি হয় লেটছ চে ওৱান কোম্পানী এক্স that is working in both India আৰু US. If they use certain instruments to avoid taxation in the both the states, okay, তেতিয়া these things came in. আৰু তাৰ কাৰণে কিছুমান মিনিমাম টেক্সেশ্যন লিমিট গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে জাৰি কৰে okay so tax avoidance treaty is in the news since last few days যেনেকৈ আমি দুদিনমান আগতে পঢ়িছিলোঁ BEPS বেছ ইৰ'জন এণ্ড প্ৰফিট শ্বেয়াৰিং কাৰেণ্ট এফেয়াৰ্ছ পাৰ্টটো মেইনছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব পাৰে 1 trillion investment needed for the maritime sector. So India's 7,500 kilometer coastline. So here revised okay around I think 13,000-14,000 with 12 major ports and 200 minor ports. Positions it as a vital trading hub. Overview: India's maritime sector handles 95% of the trade by volume and 70% by value. That is huge. Okay. With an 87% increase in cargo handling capacity since 2014-15, India managed 819.22 million tons of cargo in fiscal 24. Policies like 100% FDI and tax incentives have further strengthened this sector. So, Indian maritime sector. So, যেহেতু আমাৰ waterwaysবোৰ চবতকৈ efficient হয়, effective হয়, so definitely transitioning towards the waterways will help India's business. লগতে the maritime sector য'ৰ পৰা আমাৰ এক্সপৰ্ট কৰা হয় তাতে যিখিনি ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ লাগে that must be developed with time. Okay. Now এতিয়া ডেভেলপমেণ্ট কি চলি আছে এটা হ'ল efficiency gains, reduce containers টাৰ্ণ এৰাউণ্ড টাইম মানে কিমান সময় ৰখিব লগা হয় ফ্লিট এক্সপানশ্যন পেৰাডিপ পৰ্ট মাইলষ্টোন became largest port in fiscal 24 massive investment Padhaman port and shipbuilding আৰু Panchkarma Sankal focus on green shipping digitization আৰু small port development scheme শিকি আছে Sagarmala maritime India vision 2030 in Indian inland waterways development আৰু green tug transition programs ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে the Secretary of the State recently said that India will need 1 trillion investment কিয় for development of the green hydrogen production hubs, India's global ship recycling market. Okay, maritime sector's contribution to economic growth. It is central to economic researches with port capacity expected to increase 6-fold. Aru yar par amar benefits phale kine. Okay, development of mega port already solis enake eta hol Padhawan port and recently was in the news ite Galathia Bay. So Galathia Bay jetia develop hobo near Andaman. এই গোটেই route to jimakhini trade India can capture it. Right, it will definitely help in India's economy. The curse of rat hole mining. So, rat hole mining is an illegal and extremely dangerous practice in Meghalaya and also in Assam. Miners work in cramped, poorly ventilated tunnels with a high risk of accidents. So recent accidents took place in Dima Hasao 𝐲𝐻𝐺 hills. So it degrades the environment. Acid mine drainage from illegal mine contaminates water source. Economic impact. Illegal coal mining fuels a black market. So, revenue commission. Revenue loss. Political and law enforcement challenges. Politicians and law enforcement officials are often involved in protecting the operations as per many strategies. So, there are corruption issue. Our NGT has banned rat hole mining, but still it is ineffective in many places. It is still exists. Human rights violations are need for change. Scientific mining strategies are crucial for sustainable and safe coal extraction. Okay, so strict regulations are generated. State policy government Assam and Meghalaya duty jagate to ban the rat hole mining. Those steps should be taken. Soft power diplomacy in Assam. See, so means are kind of important generally. So Thai and Myanmar delegates take part in the Thai Youth Festival. Okay. So this helps in breaking the ice, right? আৰু ইয়াৰ পৰা হেল্প হয় দুখন কাউণ্ট্ৰি বা দুটা জেগাৰ মাজত ভাল ৰিলেশ্যন বনিবৰ কাৰণে so these things can help in a good relation building between Myanmar and Thai already Myanmar লগত আমাৰ কিছু ইস্যু চলি আছে যেটো কাৰণে আমাৰ কালাদান প্ৰজেক্টটো আমাৰ ৰখি আছে so this will help the country okay to address the issues also Quad ministers oppose any change of status quo in Indo-Pacific region so ইয়াত কি ক'লে they reaffirmed their commitment to free and open Indo-Pacific ASEAN centrality support to Pacific-led regional architecture and Indian Ocean revitalization. Okay, in the first foreign policy engagement after the Donald Trump's presidency, so ইয়াত কি ক'লে maritime economy and technology security in the face of increasing threats expressed their goal for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Okay, so important হয় means-ৰ কাৰণে Bhargavastra, very important for prelims. India's first micro missiles based counter drone system developed to address the increasing threat posed by a swarm of drones capable of detecting and neutralizing small aerial vehicles at ranges exceeding 6 kilometers. Developed by Economic Explosives Limited, the system is designed for the Indian Army. Tailored to provide cost-effective solution. Features: detection range greater than 6 kilometers, neutralization capability, simultaneous launch over 64 micro missiles simultaneously, mobile platform, versatile design. Okay, so these are the specifics. So numbers are important for prelims. Diamond Imprest authorization. So it's a typo. The Department of Commerce recently introduced Diamond Imprest authorization scheme. Key hoy keep investment and jobs within the country, helping small and medium diamond exporters. Initiative seeks to simplify and reduce cost associated with importing and handling diamonds for exporters, further positioning India as key player in the international diamond market. Implementation from 1st April 2025, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Features: duty-free imports, including the products of semi-processed and broken half-cut diamonds. Export obligations: exporters must add at least 10% value to these diamonds before exporting them. Diamonds must be imported under actual user condition. Export will be against payments in free foreign exchange. Okay, so it is definitely brought in to address the competitiveness. Okay, to Botswana, Angola, Namibia, য'ত manufacturers much process time locally আৰু তেওঁলোকৰ policy against ইণ্ডিয়া এইখিনি লঞ্চ কৰিছে. Pralay Missile, short range quasi-ballistic surface-to-surface missile developed by DRDO. Okay, based on Prithvi defense system. Feature solid propelled rocket motor, range 150 to 500, payload 500 to 1000, etc. These are important for prelims mainly. The FAO report on nitrogen management. The Food and Agriculture Organization publishes report on sustainable nitrogen management in agri-food system. The report provides a comprehensive overview of nitrogen use, highlights alteration in nitrogen cycle. Humans currently add approximately 150 teragrams of reactive nitrogen to the Earth's surface. Climate change could raise this to 600 kg per year by 2100. Nitrogen loss. It occurs through emission of ammonia, nitrous oxide, and leaching of nitrates. Role of agri-food system. About 1/3 of the anthropogenic nitrogen emissions are contributed by the livestock sector. So, ইয়াৰ লগতে synthetic fertilizers, land use, manure emissions are main causes of nitrogen pollution. Dual impact of nitrogen uses. Judicious use in agriculture helps prevent soil degradation. Excessive use exacerbates the global warming আৰু লগতে soilৰ অৱস্থা বেছি বেয়া হয়. So sustainable nitrogen management seeks to minimize the external nitrogen inputs and losses and increase recycling. Okay, recommendations increasing nitrogen use efficiency. যেনেকৈ আমি এতিয়া nano urea আমাৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে nano urea scheme implement কৰি আছে. E-commerce draft rule, government issued draft rules to make e-commerce more accountable. So ইয়াত principles কি কি আছে? এটা হ'ল pre-transaction principles. Must ensure authenticity of the sellers. Disclosure of relevant information. Contract information principles shall record express informed consent of consumers and not informed pre-ticked checkbox. Enable transaction review before final payment. Transaction principles, easy return, exchange, refund, etc. are general principles. Prohibition on selling of banned products. Okay, and look at fair business practices. Cargo on Brahmaputra Waterway, very important for APSC mains. Total shipping course 8.1 million tons of cargo. Peak movement, highest cargo movement was recorded in fiscal 13-14 at 2.48 million tons. Declining trends. There's a declining trends. Recent movement in 2024-25 up to October, 0.51 million was shipped. Okay. So central government has been working. Recently, Kazirangat ইয়াৰে ওপৰত আমাৰ মিটিঙো হৈ গৈছিল. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, government launch কৰিছিলে 2015 it aligns with the Viksit Bharat vision আৰু লগতে SDG Goal 5. Joint initiative of Ministry of Women and Child Development or Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Education. So these are the certain progress report. Sex ratio improve, enrollment of girls shall improve, percentage of first semester registration agency improve, and percentage of institutional deliveries improve since 2014. Small tree growers of Assam need guidance. So they contribute significantly to the state's tea production. Our transition to organic tea cultivation can offer numerous benefits in such as soil health, better market prices, environmental safe, লগতে better profits. Okay. Roadmap, policy and institutional support. Incentives and subsidies are required. Our লগতে support for biopesticides, etc., formation of pharma collectives, research and development. লগতে capacity building and training for best business practices যেনেকৈ Kenya, China এইবোৰ এতিয়া আমাৰ IoT, then drone technology, etc. use কৰি থকা হৈছে. Soil health management, soil testing, composting, mulching, etc. So small tree grower, it প্ৰথম কথা small tree growers so প্ৰথম কথা they provide us significant revenue from their tree trade. Secondly, যেহেতু তেওঁলোকে small trader হয়, they definitely needs government's help for sustainability at the basic আৰু লগতে to improve the business environment. So সেইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত definitely Sikkim is the front runner for organic farming and all, and Assam can learn from it. So adoption of organic practices আমি অলৰেডি ডিছকাছ কৰিছোঁ. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে ছিকিমত আমাৰ যিখিনি তাৰ বাহিৰে Certification and market linkage. So simplified certification process, organic certification, etc., so that they can be exported. Financial and assistance insurance, learning from Sikkim success, environmental health benefits, or monitoring and feedback. So it is very important for APSC mains 2024-25. Renewable energy roadmap. India has achieved 217 gigawatt of non-fossil fuel-based electricity capacity generation. 2024 a addition of 24.5 gigawatt solar and 3.4 gigawatt wind power. Challenges and targets. 500 gigawatt target to achieve the goal of 500 gigawatt of non-fossil based fuel electricity by 2030. India needs to add average of 56 gigawatt of renewable energy annually. লগতে solar energy focus. So government scheme recently PM Surya Ghar already এবছৰ mention কৰিছে. Subsidy impact আৰু long term benefits for the solar. Tax terrorism কি হয়? Means that undue excessive power by tax authorities to levy taxes. যেনেকৈ the Vodafone case. Essentially, tax terrorism is an outcome of existing tax framework, complex tax structure, ambiguity in law, high imbalance. Impact কি হয়? Non-compliance, even the entrepreneurs are willing to comply. Such opaqueness in tax applications results in lack of predictability or সেইকাৰণে business environment degrades. Neutral expert of Indus Water Treaty. So Indus Water Treaty signed কৰিছিল 19 September 1960 আৰু already discuss কৰিছোঁ আৰু কিছুমান ইয়াৰ important point হ'ল permanent sharing of water, run of water projects, role of world banks আৰু modification of provisions. Now already আমি discuss কৰিছোঁ regarding the neutral expert. Now how does the presentation of neutral experts is win for India? At a whole, it vindicates India's position. The neutral expert Michael Lindau. India stands that the disputes will help the disputes over the Eastern Ganga and the Ratel hydropower projects under this jurisdiction as per the Annexure Act. লগতে যেহেতু ইণ্ডিয়া অলৰেডি ডিমাণ্ড কৰিছিলে যে নিউট্ৰেল এক্সপাৰ্ট should be the first thing to go, তো ইণ্ডিয়াছ পজিশ্যনটো ইয়াত ষ্ট্ৰেংগেন হ'ল. Preservation of treaty positions, records of India's hydroelectric rights, standing India's diplomatic stance, লগতে potential for treaty revision যিহেতু আছে. India's formal notice in 2024 to review and modify the treaty gain momentum. These are specifics for mains data. Assamese Naran Prasangay Mahakum, Barbeta District Jail, Horti Hub, আৰু লগতে increasing completion rate already discussed yesterday also. This is all about today's current affairs. We will again come with the 24th January today. Thank you.